cuties, and welcome back to Cutie Nails, where everything we do here is all about nails. So you guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing Amia's nails. We're going to be doing a full set. I'm going to be timing myself. When I first started, it used to take me hours to do my own nails, but I'm going to be timing myself today, and I'm going to let y'all know about everything that I did in this process, exactly what she wanted, and exactly how long it took me to do this set. See you guys in the cutie zone. Bye. Let's get into it. So I'm just showing y'all a couple of the products that I intended to use for this set today. I thought I was going to use these chrome powders, but when I applied it to the nail, I didn't like how it looked. I was going to use that first holographic one that you see there, but don't worry about it. Y'all just gonna see that I got me some Breno pigment powder pens, chrome pens, or whatever you call it, and it comes with that little gift of a cuticle oil pen right there. So now that I went through and showed y'all that, because I'm not going to use it in today's set, I'm going to get right into prepping her nails. So quick little story. Amia is always having issues with the thumb on her right hand side. She's either always picking too much at her cuticle or getting hurt. And in the same time of her hurting that finger, she reached down to do something with the bunny and the bunny bit her. So that whole side right there was hurt. But in the end, you guys will see pictures of an actual full set of all of her fingers being done. We took that picture like a couple days later because she was like, Mom, I think my finger's all healed now. I want to get my thumb done. So I just went across the nail with my 240 grit sanding band to remove the shine and take off any of that extra gel polish she had left there. I'm going to use my cuticle bit to clean up her cuticle area after pushing her cuticles back. And then I also used my e-file to kind of take down the length on her nails and shape it up. And I'm using my ball bit right now to clean up her cuticles. Y'all, I love Amia's fingers because they're so long. They're so long and her hands are just so cute. And it was really easy for me to size these tips to her nails. These tips that I'm using are my McCart tips. I like them, but I have a new love now, and I'm gonna show y'all that in another video coming up. But she wanted some glitter. She wanted some glitter hearts, so I'm gonna give my baby what she wants. So now it's time to dehydrate and prep the nail. I'm just going in with my Mia Secrets dehydrator, and I'm gonna put 2 coats of my Mia Secrets Extra Bond primer on all of her nails. Then I'm gonna apply base coat and let her cure in the lamp for a little bit. So while she's sitting in the oven getting them nails all nice and cured up, I'm going to etch the insides of these tips because this is going to be a permanent set. She's probably about ready to get a feel right about now, but because it's been a couple days since, well, couple weeks since I recorded this, y'all. I've been kind of lazy lately. But if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so. Make sure you give me a nice little thumbs up, leave me a nice little comment so we can chit chat down in that comment box. But y'all can see here I am using my Kiara Sky mini lamp in order to cure these nails on. So I'm just gonna add another thin layer of that base coat to the etched portion of the tip. I'm gonna add some to her nail, put a little excess into the tip, and I'm gonna gently smooth it down from cuticle all the way to the free edge, making sure that that tip is flush to the cuticle and that I have no bubbles. And then I'm gonna cure it in my little mini lamp. And once all those nails got cured on there and they nice and secure, I pop them in the oven again for a full 60 seconds. Now she don't like no long nails, so we're gonna cut them things down, lightly shape up the edge and the free edge and the side walls. Y'all, I'm getting ahead of myself. And then we're gonna start our application process after I've etched the surface of all of the nails. Now this is a little trick I like to do in order to make sure that that cuticle is nice and flush. Y'all, these kids keep running to my front door. I know y'all hear that buzzing. I'm so sorry. But I like to do this trick with my 5-in-1 bit to make sure that that cuticle is nice and flush. And then I'm just going to take the 180 side of my hand file to buff over the surface of the nail before I go in with applying any products. But doing this is going to really help you get that nice flushed, you know, free edge, the nice flush cuticle, and it doesn't look like it's press-ons when you do it this way. So I started doing her nails at like 10:53, and I was like watching the clock every 5 seconds, well, every couple minutes, to make sure, you know, I was reminding myself to keep track of the time. But I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit how long it took me. So I'm gonna start by adding a slip layer to just the like first half of her nail and blend it down towards the tip, because I want to leave that tip area semi-clear, because you know, we want to see some kind of clearness, you know, with the glitters once we apply it. So I'm just adding that slip layer. Y'all, if another person buzzed this phone, back to what I was saying, I'm gonna add that slip layer, then I'm gonna go in with more product and make it, you know, kind of build up that area right there. Because these are short nails, they're not really sport length, they're fairly short. I'm not using a whole bunch of product either, but I'm just focusing on the stress area. When I do this, I'm not really building up too much, because later I'm gonna encapsulate, but just adding that extra product is gonna give it more pigment, more color to that area. I'm gonna fade it out at the tip, and then I'm gonna pop that finger in the lamp, let that cure for 30 seconds while I work on her other hand. So I'm trying to kind of get myself in a swing where I'm doing one hand, and then while the other one is curing, I'm on the other hand and just going back and forth. And I think that's what really helped me today with, you know, timing myself. I wasn't trying to rush the process. I was taking my time and doing what I would normally do. Before, I used to kind of rush myself, like, man, girl, you still sitting here? It's like 3.5 hours and you still going? Because I didn't have like a strategy down. I didn't have a routine down. So just taking my time and doing it this way, I was so proud of myself, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know how much time it took me in a little bit, don't worry. But I was so proud of myself. You know, I kind of got my rhythm and everything was coming out so good. So I know y'all see that I keep having her flip her hand. I'm just trying to build up that apex as much as I can, so that way I'm not using too much, you know, clear when I get ready to encapsulate. And I hope I'm not going too fast for those of you who are really trying to learn how to work with gel. Because it's such short nails, I am going in with a little bit of product, and where I need more, I just pick up more and do what I need to do. So don't try to feel like you should be rushed when you're doing gel nails. Take your time. Use the amount of product that you feel is suitable for you, and eventually you will figure out how much you will need based on the length of the nails. Again, it sounds cliche, but practice makes perfect, right? So practice, practice, practice. Now it's time for the glitter. Now, so what I did was I added a very thin layer of my clear IBD Builder Gel, and then I just started placing on the glitters onto it into that wet gel, and then I'm gonna cure that. There was no rhyme or reason. I was just putting them on there, but eventually I started noticing that I was developing a pattern, and I was like, yo, why did I do that? But it still came out cute, I think. So guys, if this is your first time watching me, I want to welcome you to Cutie Nails. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of my new subscribers recently. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining the Cutie family. I hope that you guys are having fun. I know Stacy, I believe it is, you asked me about doing a set with the builder in a bottle. I went, I looked for it, I found it, and right as I was about to purchase it, something crazy happened, and when I went back and looked, it said it was currently unavailable on Amazon. So I'm waiting for that to become available so I can do that set for you, honey. I did not forget about you. You know, I'm gonna try it so that way you guys can see how it'll work. If you were asking me to do it the lazy girl method, I don't know if that's gonna work, girl. That thing might be sliding and running everywhere, but I do plan on doing a set with that for you. And for the rest of you guys, I have some new things coming to this channel. You guys already know about my cuticle oils. Y'all can shop me on Instagram for your cuticle oils. You know, just let me know what you want in my DM and I will make sure I get that to you guys. And I have lots more in store for you guys, so please stay tuned. A new video comes out every Tuesday, you guys. So after putting all of those glitters on, it's time to encapsulate. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that product and I'm gonna focus it where those glitters are, to make sure that that is all nice and encapsulated, because I pretty much built up that, you know, cuticle area as good as possible. So I'm just gonna apply a slip layer on, then I'm gonna take more product and I'm gonna focus it on the stress area and covering up those glitters, and I'm gonna thin it out towards the cuticle. I know this looks like, you know, well, not looks like, it is going super fast, but if you guys want to see me do an encapsulation video at a slower pace, let me know and I will be sure to get that done for you guys. But yes, after encapsulating, I flip the nails to get that product to pool in that apex area and build the strength in that area. And we gonna pop her in the oven, let her cure, and after all is said and done, she is gonna get a full cure for 60 seconds on both hands before we get into filing, shaping, and buffing. So going back in with my extra fine 5-in-1 bit, I'm gonna go ahead and refine that cuticle. I wanted to use my e-file to do the full process of shaping and filing, but I kind of got a little scared because her little nails were just so small and I didn't want to hurt her, and I was like, let me do some practice on my practice hand first before I start doing that. So I went in with my hand file the sides, made sure it was nice and straight, file that free edge nice and straight, went over the surface of the nail, and then I'm gonna flip her hand around to make sure everything is nice and straight, so that way when she looks at it, she's not like, ooh mom, this is crooked or this is messed up. So y'all can see as I'm tilting that nail up, I'm looking down the barrel of the nail and I can see that I don't have a super bulky tip. So that means your girl is getting a whole lot better with doing these nails and not having that super duper bulky tip at the tip of the nails. So you guys, at this point, I think it's time to tell y'all exactly how long it took, because y'all know after this it's gonna come some cleaning and some, you know, top coat. So y'all, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. This took me 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I think that's about pretty standard for a full set, right? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all let me know if I need to be going a whole lot faster, or if I'm like right on the mark with how long it's supposed to take to do a full set. at least for this length. If it was longer, I don't know, child, I probably been sitting there for about 3-4 hours. But yeah, it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to get her entire nails done. And a lot was cut out of this video for the sake of length. And it sped up a lot because I don't want y'all to sit here and watch over an hour of footage. But yeah, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Y'all let me know if I did good, what y'all like about this set. If I need to try to work on my time and speeding up a little bit more, just let me know your thoughts in the comments so we can talk. You guys know I love talking to y'all in the comments. I try to respond back as quickly as possible. But at this point now, we're just going to clean off all of that dust. And I'm going to go in with my Mia Secret glass finish top coat. I'm going to get the top of the nails. Then I'm going to get the underside behind that clear tip. And we're going to try to figure out how to take some pictures with this big old bandage she got on her nails. But y'all will see that I transitioned from trying to figure out how to do these pictures to actually getting some pictures with a full set because, you know, her nail healed and she was like, yeah, mom, I want to do it now. But again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a great big thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Please, no hate comments. I recently got a hate comment. God bless you to whoever that was. But you guys, positive vibes over here, okay? Now it's time for some cuticle oil. Again, shop me for your cuticle oil needs. And as always, cutie, I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.